Hello guys, welcome to Daily Dose of EOS.
Hello and welcome to another daily dose of EOS. That was my girlfriend Shy. But before we get started, I want to point you to eos.discussions.app. If you leave a comment about any of the projects we talk about in this video, you get a chance to win that project's token. So head over to eos.discussions.app and leave a comment here, and you automatically enter a chance to win those tokens. So let's get started. Starting the news today, we have this partnership announcement between Everpedia and HackerNoon. So HackerNoon, if you don't know, is this really widely read publication about tech. They've been covering a lot more cryptocurrencies and blockchain related stuff, and I have been reading a lot of those articles. And they recently came out with an announcement that they'll be sharing resources and sharing talent. What that means is HackerNoon content creators will start citing Everpedia, and Everpedia editors will start contributing to the HackerNoon website. We have seen this kind of partnership happen with Ethereum projects, where they reach out to media companies like the New York Times or whatever, and they would store their articles on the Ethereum blockchain. So it is interesting to see that EOS projects are doing the same thing, copying the blueprints of Ethereum projects, and it just goes to show that that this partnership is possible because the maturity of the EOS ecosystem. Now we have projects like Everpedia who is big enough to form these kind of partnerships, and that's very exciting. Another interesting tidbit from this announcement, well, they don't mention an announcement, but I just found out on my own, is that HackerNoon is actually tokenizing themselves. So they're doing it through this website called starengine.com. With a new regulation, US citizens could actually start investing small amounts into these different companies. And you can see here they have 882 investors with a minimum investment of $106.60. They have raised $979,000 so far, very close to the goal of $1.07 million. So it is interesting tidbit of information to see that they are tokenizing themselves. Maybe sometime in the future, you'll be able to own HackerNoon tokens, maybe even on EOS. Speaking of fundraising and HackerNoon, actually, we see here in an article in HackerNoon by Stella Bella about PixEOS. So PixEOS is a new project, and the tagline is new tokenized art and game platform on EOS. So if you guys remember Pixel Master, which was very popular back in the days, I kind of missed out on the boat. I didn't participate, but it was this project that got a lot of attention. The Pixel Master itself draws inspiration from the $1 Million homepage, which was this internet billboard where you could pay for your pixel, but you couldn't really do anything afterwards. You couldn't sell your pixels to someone else. Pixel Master added that ability to sell your pixel to someone else, essentially turning the billboard into a real estate. And now PixEOS is putting a twist on top of PixEOS, where you could actually sell your finished pieces as non-fungible tokens. So it's very exciting. We're still waiting for more details to come out. This is a project that's drawing a lot of interest from non-techie people, from the artists specifically. So that's very interesting to see, and what's even more interesting from my perspective is they have had a very successful token sale that's ongoing. Again, if you want to participate, do your own research, but I'll have a link down below. They have raised over 187,000 EOS, which is at the current market value close to $500,000. And this is just the account. They also have another account that has another 130,000 EOS. I'm not sure if that's also part of the fundraising, but let's just say it is. And so altogether, they have raised about $900,000, so close to $1 million. So that's a lot of money. And as far as I know, this is the most successful ICO on the EOS platform. We have seen, Everpedia raise a bit more money, but that was with the backing of Block.one. And none of the project has even come close to this kind of money raised. and as far as I know, maybe you know another project, so leave it down, comment down below if you do. But anyways, the point I'm trying to get to is that the last bull run was kind of initiated by the ICO craze on the EDM network, and none of the ICOs really took off on EOS because I think the platform wasn't mature enough and people didn't really know EOS, kind of how EOS worked and what the difference is just yet. But with this ICO, with this $1 million raise on EOS, it just goes to show that EOS is a viable alternative to Ethereum. And whatever Ethereum could do, EOS could do it, and you could do it better. A lot of Ethereum ICOs are having trouble delivering on their promise of the product, the application. Whereas you could really see there's a lot of wildly successful applications on EOS. So again, this just goes to show that the EOS ecosystem is maturing and people are paying attention to it. People are starting to invest in EOS-based projects. So that's exciting news. And the last bit of news has to do with EOS Cafe and their Bean token. So their Bean token Bean drop, if you will, on December 25th, which was Christmas. A great little Christmas present. I actually think the timing wasn't so great because everyone was kind of off, on vacation and hanging out with their family, not really paying attention to what's going on online. I know I certainly was, and that's why I didn't have too many video pumping out. But anyways, EOS Cafe aims to establish physical locations for crypto enthusiasts, especially for EOS enthusiasts. So they actually have one physical location in Korea already. You can see the picture of it here. It looks beautiful with a little nice garden around. So in this cafe, you can actually buy a cup of coffee with their Bean tokens, and they plan to have a bunch of them more around the world, which is very exciting. As you know, I'm currently working out of the Block Cafe, a cryptocurrency enthusiast cafe where I could pay my coffee with cryptocurrency and for my co-working space with cryptocurrency. I love this kind of thing. I love having physical spaces for our online community. We could come together and share our interests, share discussions, and have meetups. I do meetups here all the time just so I can have that in-person interaction with people. So I think it's a great development, and I partnered up with Troy from EOS Cafe to do a pun contest. So head over to eos.discussions.app, leave your best coffee pun in the video down in the comment section of the video, and the winner will receive 5,000 Bean tokens. And even if you don't win, I'll still be tipping out Bean tokens. I think Troy will be also. So it'll be fun. It'll just be a fun little contest. So yeah. Go visit it. They also have their own forum set up as well. So I'll leave a link down below. You could check out their custom forum on discussions.app. So yeah, so that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, go over to eos.discussions.app. Check out all the links, leave a comment, and I'll be tipping out some IQ tokens and Bean tokens and some Atmos tokens. Participate in the coffee pun. I think it'd be a cool little game. If you like this video and you found it informative, please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and if you're watching this and you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button. Start the new year with a subscribe. See you tomorrow and stay cool.